Hi guys, and happy Monday. I hope you're having a beautiful Monday. I'm having a very productive Monday, and it's only 1 o'clock. So I got a lot of stuff done today. Actually, first couple of things I want to talk about. After I did the early phonographs video for you guys and the little records, I pulled out another phonograph from 1921, which is a baby Jeanette, and here's a picture of it right here. And after I pulled that out, I said, oh, this would have been perfect for what we were doing. So I just wanted to share that one with you. It's a beauty. It's a beautiful old piece. Another thing I did last week that I didn't mention yesterday, I don't think, was, or that I haven't mentioned yet, was after the tree removal. We had a couple of glorious days last week, and after the tree removal, I raked all around the stump, and I got rid of like the remainder. There was a vine growing up that tree and everything, so it was really like a messed up spot. So I got all that cleaned out because it truly was a glorious day. I got all that cleaned out, and I realized that I had a cinder block wall there at years ago, and with the ground settling and all over the years, the roots growing, that it got all, it got all vercocked. It was all messed up. So I went on Pinterest and I looked for cinder block planter ideas, and there were tons of them. And I decided on a beautiful, simple little project, and I did 3 of these planters. And what I'll do, I'll be able to plant in the 2 lower spots and the 2 higher spots, and I'll put some trailing plants in the higher spots. It should look really pretty when they're all planted, and I'm pretty excited. This is why I can't wait for spring, because I want to plant. I really want to plant. Doesn't seem like every time we do a video, Twitty and Sylvester like to interrupt us. I love that clock so much, though. It just makes me smile, and I'm sure you're all used to it now, too. So, yeah, I'm waiting for spring. I want to plant. I want to get those planters planted and see, make it really pretty. So this morning, I cleaned, I straightened, I put some stuff away. I put away the chef elf for next Christmas. I put away the little adorables, Santa. I put away my what do you call him? Reindeer. The reindeer, the animated reindeer. Put all of those away. I have I had 3 bags for the thrift when I was done, cleaning up and doing whatever I was doing. So I had 3 bags for the thrift. This morning I hung the Hackensack sign, and I just absolutely love it, and it's right here. And I hung my theater sign, which I love. I was really excited about that sign. And I put that right here. And I hung my Billy mask. So he's on the mask wall. But he's like, I have, let's see, what do we have over here? We have, let me think, Grandpa Munster and Frankenstein over here. Then we have Billy, and then we have all the other, you know, like Gigi Allen, Alice Cooper, Leatherface, the Bowie life mask, really. The Elephant Man. Those are all on the same wall as Billy, but to the left of him. So I was really happy. It looks so great, that wall, and he's right here. So like I said, I had 3 bags for the thrift. So I went down there. You remember I said every time I bring stuff to the local thrift to drop off, that weird kid that doesn't speak gives me a hard time every time. So I stopped giving them anything. I go down to Hawthorne. So I bring my stuff, my donations to Hawthorne, because I am not going to, you know, look, I'm giving you stuff for free. You're going to give me a hard time. I said, you need stuff. There's been nothing in this store for weeks. So I bring them down to the other one. I bring them down to Hawthorne. And today, when I got to the parking lot, it was an absolute zoo. I had to park at least I had to park 4 rows over. And I found a spot, thank goodness, and carried those 3 bags up to the thrift, and realized the reason. Well, first of all, I walked in and I saw that the sign with the colors that were on sale were all blacked out. So I went up to one of the ladies and I said, what are today's colors? She said, oh, the whole store is half price today. So then I understood why it was such a zoo. Everything was on sale, no matter what you bought, you know. So today was the day. Today was the day. And I had to do it. I knew this thing was meant to be mine. I talked about him before. He's been in that thrift store since January 21st, which makes it just about a month today. He was still there. I knew that they had a pretty high price on him, and that's why, of course, he didn't sell on a thrift. But being a collector of these kind of items, I know how hard it is to get particular pieces. And this is something that's not common, because I even went on eBay after I found him there in the beginning. I went on eBay to price them, and they're just not out there. So nobody ever taxidermied this particular animal. And I think you know what I'm talking about. It is the chicken. I had to get him. He's been haunting me for a month. And I said the longer he sits there, the longer there's going to be a problem. You know, something's going to happen to him. So they kept him behind the counter, thankfully. I said to the lady, give me the chicken. I'm buying him today. And she just kind of looked at me like, you're the fucking weirdest person I've ever met. I tried to make a joke out of it. I said, you know, I looked at him so many times. I said, you know how many times you've put him on the counter for me? The same lady. I said, I looked at him at least 3 times already. And today I'm going to buy him. And I thought it was kind of funny. I thought she would think it was great. Like, I thought she would think, well, one day that girl's going to buy him. But she didn't. She just like acted like I was a mental case. So I was like, I don't care. He's coming home with me. And I am so happy. I kind of knew deep down that this would be mine. I said, because every time I went in there, he was still there. And he was still behind the counter. I looked at him close a couple of times. like I said, I made her take him to the counter for me. And the last time she said, I said, what color is his tag again? And she said, it's pink, and no, it's not on sale today. And she didn't even take it off the shelf. You know, that's what I, like, kind of like she was getting annoyed with me, you know, that I was looking at it too many times, you know. She's like, you know, thinking like, are you going to buy this thing, or are you just going to, you know, admire it? So, and I'm probably the only person ever since he's been there that looked at him, so. Because when she handed him to me, two little Spanish guys were staring at me with big smiles on their face, like, she's buying that. Oh my God. I was like, but look at him. He is a beautiful piece of taxidermy. And I guess, why would someone taxidermy a chicken unless it was like their favorite chicken? I don't know. But he's amazing. Look at that face. Look at the taxidermy job. It's remarkable. And like I said, I only have one other bird, and it is a pheasant. It's a big, beautiful pheasant whose name is Romeo. So we have to name this one. I was going to name her Henny Penny, but Henny Penny would be a good name for her, right? But I'll have to live with her for a little while and see what name comes to mind for me. But for now, we'll call her Henny Penny. She's so beautiful. Look at that. And it's kind of funny, too, because remember when my neighbor's chickens were in my yard on Thanksgiving? They've been in my yard at least 6 or 8 times since then. So, and then I go into the thrift and there's a chicken. I was like, oh my God, what is going on, right? So this is just a beautiful thing. It really is. And I am so excited. And like I said, everything was half price in the store today. So I said, you know, I could wait for his color, which was pink, to go to 75% off. But I've been back to that store several times, many times since January 21st when he was put out. And pink never went to 75%. So a couple of times it was 25%, but that just, it wasn't enough off. But 50%, I said, you know what? Today's the day. Because the last 2 times I went to that thrift, I found nothing. I walked in and out. So put down my 3 bags, saw that Henny was still sitting back there, and did a quick run through the store, because in my head I was like, you know, I don't want anything else. I want the chicken. So then I went right back to her, give me the chicken, and checked out and left with my chicken. And I'm really, really happy. Chicken Little, we can name her. I don't know, give me some ideas. And then, like I said, as I live with her or him, I guess it's a her, the name will come to me. It's so beautiful. And I have the perfect spot for her already, too. Very excited. So it started out extremely cloudy. Now the sun is shining beautifully, so I might go outside and do some more yard work. And depends on how warm it gets. It wasn't all that warm this morning, but I think it's going to be in the 50s. That's fine by me. I got so much accomplished today. I'm just pretty happy about it. And whenever I have bags for the thrift, I never leave them sit. I take them right away, because otherwise they're in my way. Got to move them around. I don't want them here, out. So I did that. Sometimes I just put them in the car if I'm not going anywhere. I'll just put them in the back of the Jeep and take them the next time I go. But I got everything done that I wanted to do this morning, so I'm pretty happy. And I'm really, really happy about my chicken, because now I don't have to. Now she doesn't have to haunt me anymore, because she lives here where she was meant to live, because she was still there every time I went. And I'm pretty excited. So I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Monday. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. Tink merch below. Radio Tink podcast link below. Till next time, remember, I love each and every one of you, and I will talk to you all next time.